Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you are watching, today I am filming the pros and cons of working for Postmates. Yes, I am working for Postmates. I actually pulled over to film this video because it started pouring rain, so I was like, what a perfect time to take a break and tell you the pros and cons of working for Postmates. This being one of the cons. So first, the pros of working for Postmates. Number one, you are your own boss. You can go offline whenever you want. You can stop to get something to eat, to go to the bathroom. You could have a partner in the car with you if you want. You can just pretty much do what you want. You're your own boss. There's nobody telling you what to do. It's pretty simple. You're picking up food, you're delivering food. Use your brain and do what you have to do. So I like that I'm my own boss. I can do what I want. Number two, you make your own hours. I can come up, there are peak hours. Obviously lunch and dinner are the perfect times to deliver food. But you can make your own hours. You can come in at 11, leave at 2. You can come in at 3, leave at 7. You can come in at 12 in the afternoon and work until 8 at night. You can make your own hours. You can actually come in at 11, work until 2, go offline, go shopping in the area that you're in, and then go back online and work 2 more hours. You just get to do whatever you want to do and make as much money as you want. Which leads me to number 3, instant money. You get automatic deposits every Monday for anything that's left lingering on your account, which normally I have nothing lingering. When you get the automatic deposits on Monday, it takes 2 to 3 days. I've only done it once, and it literally just took 1 day for the money to show up in my account. And the only reason that I've done it once is because I am an instant deposit type of girl. You can cash out every day. Sometimes I don't cash out every day. I may cash out like in 2 days. Sometimes I'll let it build up if I've worked 3 days in a row, and I'll cash out on the 3rd day because they do charge you 50 cents every time you cash out. So if you cash out every day and you work 4 days, that's like $2. And that's a soda or, you know, some fries or something. So that's $2 of your money. So you may not want to cash out every day that you work, but you can. And I like that instant cash. If you are doing this just to make a little side money and you have a family to feed and you're trying to put some food on the table and you work and you make $50, you can cash out at the end of the afternoon and take that $50 and go grocery shopping and feed your family. So that is definitely a pro. Number 4, I don't even know if I said number 1, 2, and 3, but this is number 4. Number 4, no uniform. You can wear what you want. Obviously, you should look decent and clean, but you can wear anything you want to wear. Number 5, this is one of, if not, well, this is my biggest pro, the tips. I've watched some Postmates videos, and I've noticed some people say, oh, people don't tip. It depends on the area you work in. I actually drive away from where I live to an area where it's pretty upscale, and I make really good tips. My tips are better than the base salary. The base salary is $4 for every delivery, and then you get tips. Some people don't tip. Some people leave small tips, but I've been doing this for about a month, and I've gotten a $20 tip. I got a $10 tip, $9 tip, $6 tip. My tips are amazing. They really, really are. I love the tips. I'm nice. I put their food in my little bag so it stays warm or cold, whatever they have. I make sure I got the napkins, the forks, the ketchup. I'm friendly. I try to get there expeditiously, and I make good tips. I love the tips. Number 6. If you are new to an area, like I am new to Georgia, I am new to Atlanta, this is a great way to learn the area. I have learned so much about Atlanta since doing Postmates. I just drive around all day delivering food all over the place. I've learned the highways. You can just get to learn the area, and that is a beautiful thing. Another beautiful thing about learning the area is the beautiful homes. I love driving through neighborhoods and driving to homes, and I actually have to get out. I gotta walk up hills sometimes, I gotta walk down hills, but going to these, I gotta go through gates, these beautiful homes, and it's inspiring, and it just makes me feel good, especially on a beautiful day, on a nice, beautiful, hot, sunny day. That is the best. And yeah, that's a pro. Okay, number 7, you get to meet new people every day. I'm talking about the people that you are picking up your food from, the restaurants, the people that work in the restaurants, other Postmates, Uber Eats, DoorDash people that I see out hustling as well, and the customers. I've seen some horror stories, but honestly, I've only had one person, and I've done actually I did 250 deliveries yesterday, and they gave me this little, ooh, like, congratulations, you hit 250. I've done 250 deliveries over the last month, and I've only met one person that was rude. And she wasn't even rude. She was just a little stank because it took me a long time to get her food. But there was traffic, and she didn't live close. Some of these people live like 20 minutes away, but they don't have that particular restaurant where they live, and they want their food. So if you order food and you live 20 minutes away and it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, people are getting off work, and you know Atlanta traffic, don't get mad at me because I didn't get your food there in 10 minutes. You live 20 minutes away. So, and I couldn't find her building because a lot of people down here live in complexes, and they're complicated, and, well, some of them are complicated, and just finding their door, and some people want you to deliver it directly to their door. A lot of people are nice, and they will say, I'll meet you downstairs, because they may live in a building. I've had to go to the 21st floor before. Or there's not great parking, and they know you're not going to be able to find a park how they live, or there's like reserved parking in their complex, and they don't want you taking somebody's spot. So they'll say, I'll meet you outside, or, you know, I'll meet you at the gate. I've had a couple of people meet me at the gate. That's not typically normal. People don't want to meet you at the gate. They want you to come in their complex and come to their door, but they will come outside. So yeah, you get to meet new people every day. Number 8. This is another one of my favorites, the eateries. I have learned all the hot spots to eat. I can tell what places are good places to eat, what places have good food. I was in a place called Rumi's Kitchen, and Sheree from Atlanta Housewives was in there having lunch. And I was fanning out, but she wasn't filming. She was with women that I didn't recognize. They weren't from the show. And she was having lunch. It was 4 women. And the place wasn't packed. It was a very nice atmosphere, very nice restaurant. And it would have been really childish and immature for me to go try to get a picture with her or something. So I just watched her from afar, and she's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. No makeup, nice hair, back in a ponytail. Just a beautiful woman. But that's a nice place. I've been there on, I think it was a Friday night, and it was packed. And you can just tell, great atmosphere, good food, someplace I want to go when I get a real job. Okay, so number 9. I just feel like doing this, you can be an inspiration to others. Hopefully I'm an inspiration to you if you are looking for something to do to make a little extra money and you're not sure what to do. Hopefully I am an inspiration to people that don't feel like they can find a job. This is a job. These companies, Postmates, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, all these people, they have created jobs. And I think that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I came down here without a job. I was looking for a job. I couldn't find a job. And I got a job. Number 10, weight loss. I know you wouldn't think that weight loss would be associated with working for Postmates, but it absolutely is. I've lost, I can't even guess because I haven't been on the scale, but I can guess. I would say I've lost maybe 7 pounds over the last month just working for Postmates, because like I said, I'm going up hills. Some people have steep driveways. Some people live up hills, like up mountaintops. And I have had to walk up hills to get to their house, to get to their front door. And just walking, getting in and out of the car, walking into the restaurant, getting the food, putting it in the car, getting out of the car, bringing it to the person's house. It's a lot of movement, and I've lost weight. So that is my 10th pro. And now we're going to move on to the cons, because there are cons. The first con is the mileage on your car. I've put an extreme amount of mileage on my car, and I'm not happy, and she's not happy. But I'm not going to do this forever. Actually, maybe a couple more weeks I'm going to do this, and then I might do it here and there in the future just to make some extra money, because I've got some things going on. But the mileage on your car is not good. Number 2, the wear and tear on your car. You're wearing out your tires, obviously. You're constantly driving, and obviously if you're driving all day every day for a living, that gives you more of an opportunity to get into some kind of accident or hit something or run over something. Not necessarily. I drove a school bus for years and I was never in an accident, and I of course drove every day in the morning and the afternoon, and I never had an accident. So I'm not saying just because you're driving a lot you're gonna get into an accident. I'm just saying that there's that opportunity there. Okay. Speaking of driving a lot, to me, gas is not a con, because I really feel like I don't put a lot of gas in my car. I probably spend $5 to $7 a day on gas, and I take that out of what I earn that day. Every day I make sure, once I hit, I'll do like 2 deliveries and I'm like, okay, that's gas. And then everything after that is for me. So gas to me is not a con. Number 3, the rain, the bad weather. It's pouring. I don't know if you can hear it beating down on my car. I know you can. Listen. Yes, it's pouring. This is a time when people are absolutely going to order. Who wants to come out in the rain? So, I've never delivered in bad weather like this yet. It's been drizzling here and there, and I've delivered. I don't mind those days. But this, I mind, and that's why I'm doing this video, because I'm not getting out of the car right now. I'm hoping this is going to die down, because I've only done 2 deliveries so far since I've been out here, and I need to make some money. So hopefully this is going to die down. But yeah, the weather. In the summer, I'm new to Georgia, but I know Georgia summers are horrific. Beautiful, but hot. So I don't know how people manage in the heat, but I guess they manage. Okay, number 4, the tips. Now, I know I said that the tips are great. The tips are my biggest pro, and that is true. But the thing about the tips is you don't get your tips right away. Normally, your tips will kick in the next morning. I'll wake up and there's a bunch of tips. Sometimes they don't kick in until that afternoon. I had a tip kick in, no lie, like a week later. And the reason I know is because my very first delivery that I did when I started working this job was a Starbucks order. And I could not find this lady's building. It was an office building. And I couldn't find her building. It was like a bunch of buildings all in a cluster, and I couldn't find her building. And I finally got her coffee. It still had ice in it, but it did take me a minute. And I was like, she's not going to tip me. And she didn't tip me. And then one day I cashed out. And later that afternoon, I saw a tip for $1.99. Well, I saw $1.99 in my account. And I was like, this must be a tip. So I just searched back for $1, because it'll show you who left the tip. And I searched back, and it was that first lady. She left me a $1.99 tip, even though I couldn't find her building. And I was like, wow, he must be super nice. And her coffee must have been good, because she left me a tip 4 weeks later. So that's the thing about the tips. You don't always know when they're going to come in. But it's a cute little surprise to me when you wake up in the morning and you're like $17 in your account. And you're like, yes, you know, I like it. But it could be a con for some people. Number 5. This job just doesn't pay enough. It doesn't pay enough. I'm telling you. For what you're doing, it doesn't pay enough. And I don't see how they would be able to pay you more, because I would definitely not be paying $10 for somebody to deliver my food, which is what some of these people are paying. On top of the delivery fee and the tip, well, on top of the delivery fee, throw in the tip, and they're spending, the person that gave me the $20 tip, but they bought like $70 worth of food from Chili's or some restaurant, I don't know. So they gave me a $20 tip, plus I got my base pay, and that's a lot for a delivery, and you're not going to get that every time. But if you're working and you're just getting the $4, and even if they left you a $2 tip, that's $6. $6 may take an hour, because like I said, some people live 20 minutes away. You have to go in and get the food. Sometimes you have to go into the restaurant, which is my number 8, but I'm gonna move it up. So that's gonna make this number 6. You have to go into the restaurant, you have to wait. Now, if they haven't paid for the food online, then you have to pay with your Postmates card. So when you go in and you swipe your Postmates card, Postmates knows you're at the restaurant. And then when you're waiting for the food, they pay you for that wait time, because they know you're there waiting. Because after you get the food, you click picked up food. So they know the time in between them swiping the card and you clicking picked up that you've waited. And so they pay you a certain amount for that wait time. But if the person has paid for the food online, and then you get to the restaurant and the restaurant doesn't have the food ready and you have to wait for the food, you're not getting paid. You're just sitting there waiting for them to get the food ready. So that sucks, because you're just sitting there waiting. And one time I was at Chili's and I literally was sitting in there for 15 minutes, and I didn't get paid for that 15 minutes. And I was just like, wow. Some deliveries take 15 minutes. I mean, literally, you go into Chipotle, you tell them it's ready. Well, not Chipotle, because you have to wait in there. You have to pay in Chipotle. So you don't have to wait in Chipotle, but you have to pay in Chipotle. So it's not like boom, boom. But some restaurants you go into, and it's like boom, boom. You get in, oh, I got an order for Joe Blow. They give you the order. You're out. You're in your car, and Joe Blow lives right around the corner. And you're like, you couldn't have came and got your own food, Joe Blow? But my daughter told me, stop thinking like that, because that is, oh, I gotta ask her the word. Okay, so my daughter told me that is ableist. Ableist is when... Ableist is when people that are able, we people that are able for granted, I guess. Take for granted, I guess. People are able. Ableist is when somebody may be able. People are sick, in a wheelchair, sick, paralyzed, in a wheelchair, paralyzed. They may just not be able. They may just not be able. They may just not be come out and get their food. Come out and get their food. Ableist. Stop thinking in an ableist way. Ableist. Don't be an ableist. Okay, where was I? Yeah, so sometimes you have to wait for the food. It's not worth it. It's not even that it's not worth it. Once you accept the pickup and you're there at the restaurant, I mean, you just have to wait. And that just can kind of suck. So, yeah, that's another con. Okay, so number 7? Am I on number 7? Yes, I am. Number 7. It could be slow. Today is not necessarily slow because it's slow. Today is slow because I'm making it slow, because I'm not getting out in this rain. So I've only done 2 deliveries so far. It's 1:39 in the afternoon. I'm going to work until about 6. So I still have time to do, several more deliveries. But I don't know how long this rain is going to last, and I'm not getting out. So... I'm making it slow, but there are days when it's just slow. I don't know why. I find that Mondays are kind of slow. Maybe people have gone out over the weekend and spent too much money or whatever, and they're just like, Monday's always that day we're starting a new leaf, like we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that. So, I don't know, I just find that Mondays are kind of slow. So that could kind of suck, because you could go home and maybe you've just made $30 today. And I'm not going home with $20. Well, I make good tips, so when I wake up in the morning, like I said, there could be $15 sitting there. So that's like a $35 day to me. So that still sucks. $35 a day. You can't live off of that. That's why you can't do this full time. Okay, so number 7. I think I might have even said this. The destinations. With this app, you can't see the destination of the customer until you pick up the food. So, if it's someplace you don't want to go, like Midtown or downtown, because it's crazy busy, there's hardly any parking, which is number 9, so I'm going to move that up to 8, I guess. There's hardly any parking. I don't even know what number I'm on, guys. I'm so sorry. I do this all the time. Because I only have one more after this, so that can't be 8. Anyway, the destination, the parking, I'm going to wrap it all up together. You just can't see where you're going. So, say you accept an order, and they're like, it's at Farm Burger. You go in Farm Burger, you get the food, you click pick up, then it tells you the destination of the person. And then it could say the address, and you're like, oh my God, it's Midtown. I almost said Midtown Manhattan. I'm a New Yorker. It's Midtown Atlanta, and it's in a building, and they want you to come in and come up to the 5th floor. Now you got to find parking. It's hard to find parking. You don't want to have to pay for parking. I'm not paying for parking. And you don't want to get a ticket, or a boot, or anything. You just don't want that. Like, it's not worth it. So all of that kind of sucks. And I think I'm at number 10. So I have to be at number 10 because I have 10 things listed and I've actually gone over all of this. So number 10, with this app, there's no real support. There's nobody that you can talk to on the phone. There's nobody. Just recently I had a problem and I did use the help center, and 2 guys did answer me back. So I think that's kind of like a new thing. But a couple weeks ago, there was none of that. You kind of use the help center, you send them a little email, and nobody emailed me back. Well, they emailed me back like a generic email. You could tell it was like a general email. And then they never fixed my problem, whatever it was, which was they gypped me out of, time. One of my deliveries, the person had me go to this little Greek spot in the mall in Lenox Square. I went into the food court in the mall. When I get in there, there's a line. So I'm not getting paid for that yet because they don't know that I'm in there waiting online. Once I get to the cash register and she swipes my card, I order, she swipes my card. Now they know I'm waiting. There were like 3 people in front of me, and somebody must have quit that day. I don't know what happened, but they were like, there was only 1 cashier and 1 person cooking, and it took forever. I swear I was in there waiting for like, I want to say 20 minutes. And something went wrong with the app, and I think it's because I was in the mall. Sometimes I notice when I'm in parking garages, when I'm in malls, when I'm in certain places, you don't have internet service, or something funky's going on, and it didn't record my time. It said some crazy thing like 99 minutes, but it said 0 next to it. They didn't pay me for time. And I don't know, I emailed them about it. They never paid me, and I was just like, whatever, forget it. I can't. So I was like, keep the little $2 or whatever it was, and I just let it go. But that is the 10 cons. So that is the pros and the cons of working for Postmates. Personally, I think it's worth it if you don't have a job and you need money. You can make money every day. You can work every day if you have to. I've pretty much been working every day. Here and there, I'll take a day off or 2 off because I just get burnt out. But hopefully this is all about to end because I'm going to find a real job, and maybe still do this on the side a little because I have some goals that I'm trying to meet, and this would be perfect for just doing that. You know, I always got to have a little side hustle. So yeah, if you're looking for a side hustle, if you're looking to make some extra money, if you're in a bind, you're trying to get out of a bind, this is perfect. So those are the pros and cons of working for Postmates. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Have a good day.